Another one of my treasures. I'm Gary Bartlett from East Jordan, Michigan. It's a 1938 I've had for 28 years. It's my second tractor I got. It's a Centaur, and it means half man and half horse. It was made in Greenwich, Ohio by a tool company. It came from Traverse City area, it came from a county down there, and it was bought at an auction. The county used it to mow grass along the highway. I think after they retired it, they put it in the barn and just kind of forgot about it. There were some parts that were rusty bad. The guy that ended up with it took it and didn't put it inside. He kept it outside his garage and it rusted. It was a 2-year project. And it came up really nice. So the fenders are nice on it. Had to do all that. They made the hood for it. It's got the spoke wheels that's nice on it. Really rare on them. Made the battery set up there and all that. So it really runs nice. It's got a nice gear ratio on it. You can go down the road like probably 15, 20 miles an hour. I wanted a tractor like this. There's a lot of John Deeres and all the other ones, but these Centaurs are really rare because they made them up till 1950, and then you would have to look a long time to find one this old. When you get them, you got to tear them all apart, and you overhaul the motor. It's a 4-cylinder Leroy motor. I think we worked on it about 2 years, and then I had a hard time getting parts for it, but I did get the head gasket. And you got to get everything sandblasted and painted. And I painted everything separate. Now most guys, they just clean it up a little bit and just spray over everything. Well, I didn't do that. Every piece was done piece by piece. This would be a gas tank, there's the gas tank, and then that would be painted one time, and then this would be painted, and rims and different. And all this has all been painted piece by piece. So you get a better job that way. This is what the color is supposed to be when it was new. Right here is where you put the oil in. Well, when I got it, there was just an oil cap sitting on top of it, which the motor does not breathe through that cap. It breathes through a line in the back, through this air cleaner. And you'll see that this is all brass. They don't do that today. So anyway, I tried different caps. It wasn't fine thread, it wasn't coarse thread. So, luckily my neighbor says, Gary, I'll make you an impression of that. He was a dentist. He made an impression of it with the threads and everything. And I had another guy that worked in the machine shop, and he brought it out here after he made it. And it fit right on. You see the threads on it? The threads are different. I don't know why they did that, but somebody must have stole this off in here. So that was lucky that I could get that done. Took 2 years to get it sandblasted and painted and overhauled and put it together. A lot of little things you got to make, different things. The bushings for the steering is loose and this and that. Built the place where the battery goes, and had this all apart in here, and I had to go down to Ohio and get that rear end, take the parts from that rear end and put in I took the 2 pieces and took the best pieces of the 2. Yeah, I just happened to go up to somebody says, well, how am I going to find out So went to the library, and the guy was advertising this rear end. And that's how we found the rear end for it. We had to get parts in Ohio and Pennsylvania, head gasket, and when I went to Ohio, I got that rear end parts, and basically there wasn't, like I said, there's not them in the junkyard. They got rid of them, they junked them all up, and never saved any of the parts. I like it because it's rare. There ain't many of them around, and it's easy to set on and get on and off. And here we go on this. This is an on-style tractor with the radiator. This is the radiator that sits right out in front of it. In 38 and 39, they styled them. They put a grill around the radiator. That's what they call it, styled. Styled and on-styled. That's how they went. Okay, I told you about this oil cap here that had to be special made, and it didn't have a starter and generator on it, so I had to put the generator on it. And then right here, the new tractors don't have brass here. This is the original cap for the air. And here's the gas tank. And I was telling you about the seal down here. This here, when they first got it, put it together, and it had a felt around there with a rubber or the spring. Well, it leaked like a sieve when I got it. So I went and got a guy that plays Matoski. Had a seal to fit that, which is nice. So, and around here, it's got hand brakes on it, and I put this foot brake on it, so because you're not used to hand brakes, so you'll have, oh, how do I stop it? So I put that on there, and then here's the clutch, and you can drive it standing up because that's the way they mowed grass with it. And so it's kind of nice. You can see what you're doing and stretch your legs. So, platform, and I had this, I went down and had this, it's like it's made out of a spring. Made that. I belong to Great Lakes Antique Tractor Club. Had mounted the starter or the battery up here. And this is the exhaust. It's fun to drive because it's geared nice. The fenders are pretty nice. This might have been bent. I straightened all that. But I took all this apart because there was rust in between there. And then spot welded them all back because I did all that. And the spoke wheels, beautiful. And they're worth quite a lot of money. If you was to buy them, of course. Yeah, these fenders, and I did auto body for a while, so this has got base coat, clear coat paint job on this, same as you'd have on your car. And it was expensive, but I thought, if you're gonna do it, you might as well put the best you can put on it. So that's what I did. Go through all the work and put junk paint on it. It's got a parade horn on it. You want to hear it? I tell everybody this is my last tractor because it's so low and easy to get on and off, so I can run my wheelchair right up here and then kind of slide over on the seat. So, which I hope I don't have to.